Good morning, everyone. I'm Allie, and if you're anything like me and have a little trouble in the morning getting out of bed and starting your day, join me for this short and sweet morning flow to get you energized, focused, and calm to start your day. Grab your coffee if you need it, and we'll get started in a tall seated position. All right, so finding that tall seat, comfortable position. You could be seated on a yoga block or cushion if you have one nearby, cross-legged or back on your heels. And we'll just take a moment to get grounded here and land in our bodies. You can close your eyes or start to look down to the floor just ahead of you. Just place a hand on the chest, a hand on the belly. Just notice and feel your breath. And as you maintain that connection and awareness of your breath, just start to feel the body. Notice if there's anywhere that feels tight or sleepy or tired or open. Anything is valid. You're just observing, no judgments. This practice of landing on our mat in stillness and in movement with our breath is a great way to bring focus in for the rest of the day. So keep that awareness with you now. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. When you're ready, bringing your hands back down to your lap. We'll do a couple of shoulder rolls up, back, and down. Into a little seated twist, just however you are. Bring your right arm behind you, left hand drapes across the body. Stretching over to look right. Little draw in here through your belly. Not creating any tension or tense sensations in your neck or shoulders. Switch it up, take the other side, twisting over to your left. Bring it right back to center, and let's come into a hands and knees position. Shoulders stack over the wrists, hips over the knees. Spread your fingers wide here, and we'll wake the spine up with a cow pose. Drop your belly, peel your chest up, inhale. Cat pose as you exhale, round your spine, eyes look to the thighs. Just one more time as you inhale, lengthen, lift your heart. Exhale, press into your palms as you round the spine, puff up the shoulder blades. Now bring it back to a neutral spine, curl your toes underneath you, press your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Take a little pedal out with your heels. Feel that sweet stretch in the back of the legs and also in the spine as you press your hands forward and down away from you and lift your tailbone up toward the sky. Let's ripple it forward here to a high plank, top of a push-up, heating up the center of the body, warming up the core, long spine here, strong through the center. Bring your knees to the mat and so slowly lower all the way down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring your arms out to a cactus-shaped position and tense your fingertips so your arms are kind of in the shape of goalposts. Pressing into your fingertips as you inhale, peel your chest up, press the tops of the feet down, and exhale, just slowly lower chin down to the mat. We'll do 2 more of those. As you inhale, peel the heart up, lengthen the neck. Exhale, lower it down. Keep pressing those feet into the mat. One more time. Inhale, chest rises. As exhale, let it go, lower down, hands under your shoulders, press through hands and knees, curl your toes, downward dog, shift your hips up and back. And lift both heels up high, bend your knees, look forward, take 2 big steps to the top of your mat. Lift halfway, inhale, palms to shins. Let it go. Take a big old fold as you exhale, belly toward your thighs. Root down to rise up. Sweep your arms high. Big energizing breath in. Hands connect at your heart as you exhale. Reach your arms up again. Inhale into chair pose. Sit back and down as you exhale. The legs are zipped up. The toes are wide and light. Really shift your seat back and down as you use that strength of your core. Take another breath in. Let it go. Fold forward over the legs. Breath out. Halfway lift. Inhale, palms to shins. Now plant your hands and step your left foot way far back. As you exhale, we'll bring the left knee all the way down to the mat. For a low lunge, reaching the arms up here. Reach up as you inhale. Look up. On the exhale, bend your elbows. Find that cactus shape. Lift your heart. Reach back up. Breathe in. This time, twisting open to your right. Tee your arms open. Breath out. Back to center. Reach up as you inhale. Hands down, and now straighten out your front leg. Exhale. Couple of breaths here. Bend your front knee, come back to your lunge. Plant your hands, curl the back toes under high plank. Step it back firm through the belly. Breath in. Knees down to lower all the way for 3, 2, 1. Breath out. Cobra Pose, peel the chest up. Just 1. Take an inhale. Curl the toes right back to downward dog. Exhale. Good. Lift your heels, look forward, bend your knees. 2 big steps, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, palms to shins. Exhale, fold, let it go. Root to rise, inhale, sweep up, reach up. Separate your hands, sit back and down, take your chair pose as you exhale. Firm belly again, sit a little bit lower. Another breath in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, let it go and fold. Halfway lift, heart forward, inhale. Hands down, right foot steps back, and the knee lowers on your exhale. Arms rise up, deep breath in. Bend your elbows, open your heart, breath out. Inhale, reach it up, stretch the side body. Let's twist to the left, exhale, open your arms. Back to center, inhale, reach up. Hands down as you exhale, straighten through the front leg, stretching the back of that leg, round your spine and breathe. And crawl it back to your lunge, plant your hands, curl the back toes, high plank, step it straight back, inhale. Knees up or down to flow, you can lower halfway for chaturanga, exhale. Cobra or upward facing dog, chest, hips, and thighs lift. Curl your toes, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths. Okay, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or a little hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Let it go to fold as you exhale. Root to rise, inhale, arms high. Separate your hands for chair. Sit back and down, exhale. Let's bring the hands behind you, interlace your fingers, puff your chest up. Breath in, into a forward fold, straighten the legs, hands rise overhead. Breath out. Release your grip, palms to shins, lift halfway. Plant your hands, step your left foot back, this time for a high lunge. Back knee stays lifted. Inhale to reach up, power through the legs. Exhale, cactus through the arms. Inhale, reach up again. Twist it open to your right, exhale. Back to center, inhale, reach up. Circle your hands down to the mat as you exhale, plank or 3-legged. Take a full breath in to land. Float out, bend your elbows, exhale. Cobra or upward facing dog, breath in. Curl the toes, downward facing dog, breath out. Feet together, lift your heels, bend your knees. Step or float to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Let it go to fold, exhale. Root to rise, reach up, breath in. Separate your hands, one more chair on your breath out. Reach back, interlace with the opposite grip here. Inhale, peel your chest up. Exhale to fold, hands rise. Release your grip, lift halfway, inhale. Hands down, right foot back. On your exhale, your active lunge. Breath in to rise the arms up, strong core. Cactus the arms, breath out. Back to center, reach up, inhale. Twist to your left, open the arms, exhale. Reach back to center, breath in. Hands to the mat, step to plank or three-legged on your breath out. Inhale here, flowing it out, bend the elbows, exhale. Lift your heart, cobra or upward facing dog. Curl your toes, downward facing dog. Big breath in, even bigger breath out. And let's come forward again to that high plank position, charging up the core, heating up the center of the body. Take a full breath in, either through the knees or not, lower all the way to your belly. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach behind you, interlace your fingers, pull your big toes together, peel your chest up, peel your legs up. Locust pose. A little softening in the elbows. You can stay right here or move into floor bow by bending your knees and reaching back toward your feet or outer ankles. For a heart opener here as we kick back and up. And so gently lower that down. Arms by your side, bring one cheek to the mat. Just breathe. Switch that up, take the other side. Chin back to center, press into your hands, and let's rise up to a seated position. Land one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, and just breathe. So next we're coming into our final back bend. This is kind of like your morning shot of espresso without the caffeine. Camel pose, rise up onto your shins. Feet and knees are about hip distance, hands to your low back behind you. Roll your shoulders back, hug your elbows in, look up, and start to lift up out of the hips. So you might stay here, or you could tuck your toes and reach back to your heels. Hips staying over your knees. So you really lift through the back of the heart and stay in a shape where there's still a little bit of breath moving through the body. And so gently bring your hands back to your glutes. The inhale rises you back up. Take a seat to land again as you exhale, hand on belly, hand on heart, and just breathe. Deep breath in, out the mouth, exhale. Okay, swing your legs out in front of you, soles of the feet on the mat, and we'll lower right down to lay on your back. Well, once you're here, you can let your knees fall side to side, move through a little twist. And then hug your right thigh in and extend your left leg long on the mat. Interlace over your right shin as you hug your thigh into your belly here. Really anchor down the back of the hips and shoulders. Into a spinal twist. Grab that knee with your left hand and draw it across the body to the left. Eyes can turn to the right. Now get even heavier in your shoulder blades as they connect into your mat. And your eyes can float over toward your right fingertips. Bring it back up to center, other side. Interlace with the opposite grip as you draw your left thigh into your belly. Compressing through the front of the hip as the thigh continues to drop downward. Moving into your twist on this side, guide your knee across the body to your right. Really sink your left shoulder blade into the mat as you open up across the chest and the side body and wring out the spine. And come back to center, happy baby. Bend both knees, reach through the legs and catch your outer feet. So there's a little rounding in the spine here. Your tailbone might lift up a little bit, and if you want to rock and roll side to side, go for it here. Recentering, restabilizing to move into our final pose of the practice, Shavasana. When you're ready, I'll meet you there. Extend your legs out. Wrap your shoulder blades underneath you. Ground down through the back of the hands. Soften your face. Feel the space across your chest. Arms can stay by your sides, or if you want a little more grounding here, one more time, hand on your belly, hand on your chest, just simply being here with your breath. And I always suggest that you hang out in this shape as long as you have it today, but when you're ready, you can meet me in a seated position to finish off the practice. Maybe rolling through one side of the body as you make your way back up to a seat, however it's comfortable for you. And I want to thank you for having the courage to show up and find peace within. I'll see you next time. Namaste.